final and the chance now to complete the set and win all 4 European trophies. It was also a big night, wasn't it, for young Reggie Walsh, 16 years of age, his first senior start for Chelsea. Tell us how he did. Were you impressed?
Very impressed. Again, what I was impressed most with was just how calm he was, and his decision making, his composure, his ability to just make the right choice look very simple, make his game look very simple. I think he was the most fouled player in the first half, and within 5 minutes of the second half he'd been fouled twice from taking the ball in tight areas, and making yourself available all the time is an underrated skill. And often you hear coaches talk about bravery. That is being brave, just wanting the ball, especially at 16. I don't ever remember, Joe is different to me, but I don't remember having that level of composure in my career, never mind at 16, especially in a daunting European semi-final.
I mean, how easy, how difficult is that to have that confidence and have that attitude on a night like tonight? Enzo Maresca compared him a little bit to you, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Julian's right. Everything he'd done today was very cool, calm and collected, and he'll never forget tonight. You know, with young players, no matter they perform for you in training, and then you think to yourself, right, we'll put them in, but you just don't know what's going to happen between the years when they're on the pitch. Are they going to sink? Are they going to swim? It's a completely different skill set. I've seen some fantastic players in youth team football that every time they got their chance, they just fluffed their lines, and they couldn't do it because it means it's something that you don't know. So Enzo would have been confident, but he would have known. Now, after watching Reggie, you watch him go, right, great technician, wonderful character, handles the ball, knows tactically what he's doing. So it's a big tick for him. Now he can start his career, and it'll be a wonderful night for him and his family.
I mean, you wonder what other 16-year-olds are doing tonight. It's quite incredible.
Xbox.
Yeah, Championship Manager or FIFA. But, you know, I saw you nodding your head when Kieran Dewsbury Hall was basically saying, I just told him to go out and play the football that's got him here. Yeah. That's easier said than done, though, isn't it?
It's easier said than done, and every young player you'll have the same messages from the managers going, just you're here for it because you're on merit and all that, but you don't know until they're out there, until they receive the ball, until they feel the tension in the crowd. Are they going to make it bigger in their mind than what it is? It's just a game. And the ones that have got the ability that can just go, right, they can block off everything in between these white lines and just go, I'm going to do what I do. And he managed to do that tonight, and that's a big credit to him and his character, because there is some young players who just can't get over that line.
And we saw him, didn't we, just next to our studio set, actually, getting photographs taken, video messages with people in the crowd, whether they were his own friends or just fans. But a lovely moment for him, 16 years of age. It's so special.
Oh, again, and I think it's a moment he would have anticipated, but probably not so soon in his life, never mind his career. To be 16, and like I said, he's got other things going on off the field in terms of GCSE, so to have this level of composure and just look like he's played here for years, and that wasn't his debut, it was his 100th game, and like Joe said, you never quite know with young players. You can get out there, and do they have the emotional balance to just stay calm? But he definitely had that.
I mean, on balance of the way Enzo has dealt with this squad, I mean, he has the very real possibility of being in a squad that wins a European trophy, being in a squad that has gone to the final, whether or not he starts or comes on. Quite incredible, really.
It's tough competition. We talked about it in the midfield, but it's like, just going back to tonight, when his head hits the pillow, like, because you talk about the journey from being a young 7-8-year-old at the club, and you're looking up, and you every step's close, and then all of a sudden the manager knocks on your door and says you're in the squad, and then you're coming on, then you're starting. And then, all of that journey that you've gone on with your family, with your friends, all of the ups and the downs, it's all down to this minute. And then it happens, and it will feel to him like it's gone by, he'll be probably with his family and his friends now. And when his head hits the pillow, he'll be like that, I'm a Chelsea player now, and it'll be amazing for him. He won't, he'll never forget tonight.
I wonder when he found out that he was playing, like last night, or how Enzo.
That's also a key factor when you tell them, because if you tell him yesterday, and then does he go home and then he doesn't sleep, or do you just wait until today and let him know? But again, in regards to what Joe said, there'll be moments like 2 years ago he probably was training on a Thursday night, training in the academy, and all of a sudden you fast forward 2 years and now he's starting in a semi-final.
Yeah, well, I think Reece James is coming along to speak, does he? He's looking a bit reluctant right now, but I think he's coming in just a moment. Oh, it's waiting. Josh Champong's going to come in and join us as well. Hello, Reece. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Okay.
Good.
A European finalist once again. Congratulations. How pleased are you to have navigated this tie safely, get there for yourself and for the other players?
No, I think we're happy. You know, we're in another final, but it's probably something we expected coming into the game, and we expect to win the competition as well.
And Josh has just stepped in. Hello, Josh. Congratulations into the final. How enjoyable have you found this competition this season?
No, definitely. It's been really enjoyable. A chance to play at Stamford Bridge on away, so it's been good.
I mean, you've been impressed, haven't you?
Yeah, they've been brilliant. Josh has been brilliant. Reece is coming back into the team over the season. I'll ask you, Reece, you seem to be getting better and stronger every time I watch you. How important has it been, this run, to get back to your best? And do you enjoy that sort of role in the midfield as well?
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's been, I spent a lot of time, on the sidelines, and this is probably, my longest spell being healthy, in probably 2 or 3 seasons. So I'm happy to be playing on a regular basis and helping the team where I can.
Oh, Josh, we've seen you play in multiple positions tonight, so well done. That's a factor. But where do you see yourself developing mostly?
I'm not sure at the moment. I don't really mind where I play as long as I can be on the pitch. I don't really mind.
Reece, just going back to you, we were talking earlier. We're talking about the Champions League final, that great night out in Portugal in 2021. You're the only one left from here. Do you feel now you're the captain of the club? Do you feel the club's going in the right direction now to get us back to days like that? And how much how buzzing is everyone in the dressing room? Because it's a fantastic achievement, another European final.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're definitely moving in the right direction. We're knocking on the door for Champions League next season. We're in and around it. The table's tight, and I have no doubts. We had a big result against Liverpool, and hopefully we can keep momentum going and finish off the last 3 games strong.
Josh, what about the faith the manager has shown in you? How has it been playing for Enzo this season? We've seen in this competition he's given a lot of youngsters an opportunity, but you particular, he said he's in love with you. That must be music to your ears.
Yeah, no, it gives me a lot of confidence, to be honest. So every time I get on the pitch, I kind of want to repay him and try my best. So yeah.
And you've obviously been rewarded with a new contract. You've committed your future here as well. What does that mean to you? And does that give you that freedom to just concentrate on football now?
Yeah, I think definitely just concentrate being at Chelsea. I love the club, so as long as I can stay here my whole life, I'll do it.
I mean, Reece, you're still relatively young, maybe not so much in football terms compared to some of the youngsters that you're playing alongside, but from your perspective, what is it like captaining this team when there has been such an influx of academy players as well? It's fantastic to see for the fans, but even for you, just managing them and helping them through the experience.
Yeah, no, it's great to help them. It's great to see so many academy lads coming through. I was once in Josh's position here with but a lot more older players in my team when I broke in. But no, they're amazing talents, and that's why they're here. Yeah. And I help them where I can.
And what about young Reggie Walsh? What a day it's been for him, his first senior start. And I mean, the guys have been waxing lyrical just about the way he handled the occasion.
Yeah, to be fair, I've seen him in training lots, but training in games is different. This is the first time I actually seen him playing a game, and I was like, fucking hell. Sorry about that.
Apologies for any bad language there.
I didn't realise, how good he actually was, because training's training, and you can't judge too much on what you see on training.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Josh, you must have played with them before the academy as well, but. For him coming in at 16, I mean, you were only, I think, 19 on Monday, is that right? Yeah, happy birthday, belated for you. But, just for him to come in, did you have any words to try and help him on his first start?
To be honest, it's the first time I played with Reggie as well. Even though I'm young, he's a lot younger than me.
Right.
So I just said to him, be confident. I've watched him before, so I just said, whatever you do in 18s, 21s, just try and replicate it here. It's pretty much the same. Just play your game, to be honest, so yeah.
And what would it mean to you, 19 years of age, to go and lift a European trophy with Chelsea? You're just 1 game away now. Yeah,
I think it's a dream, to be fair. I didn't think that I'd get so far in such a short space of time, so if I can lift the trophy, I'll be really excited and really happy.
Yeah.
And, Reece, to complete the set as well, I mean, I know you've lifted the Champions League and there's huge aspirations for the club to get one of those spots for next season, but to finish this season on a high and complete the European trophies, it would be a really special achievement for the whole club.
Yeah, for sure. Winning the trophy will be a huge achievement, but we can't dwell on that. We have other targets as well that we need to finish off in the Champions League space as well, or it could be disappointing for next season, considering how well we've done. We started the season so well. You know, we had a little blip, which most of the teams did as well around us. And, you know, hopefully we can finish strong now.
And a huge game on Sunday, isn't it? Brilliant result last weekend, but it's a case of recovering now and going again.
Yeah, that's it. Newcastle, you know, St James's Park is a tough place to go. You know, I've played there numerous times and, you know, had difficult games, difficult results. I know we will rest up now and, you know, focus on that game.
Yeah, well, we wish you the very best of luck. Congratulations once again.
Thank
and
you
a belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
So congratulations, you're through to the Conference League final. How are you feeling?
Yeah, very happy, very happy. The first step is done, job is done tonight, and now we can, you know, we have almost 20 days to prepare the final, and yeah, hopefully we can win this trophy.
Yeah. How do you assess that 1-0 winning performance?
No, it's overall we try to, you know, I think it was good performance. Many young players. You know, we finished with Reggie 08, Shimmy 07, Genesis 07. Josh 06, Ty 06. I mean, it's almost a second team. So very happy for the young boys and very happy to reach the final.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can question your confidence in the academy. Let's talk about Reggie Walsh. We were looking at him, obviously, the first game that he started for you this season. How do you think he did?
Yeah, how good is, eh? You can see it's a good player. It's good. He's that kind of player that we like. You know, very good. He understands how to move a little bit. For sure, it's very young. He has many things to improve, to work hard. Now it's important for him to continue, you know, studying and grow.
Also noticed how calm he was. I mean, is that credit to you and the staff for the environment that you put around him, that he can come into his debut and feel so composed?
Yeah, no, because first of all, he's good player. He's young, but he's a good player. For sure, he has to do many things better, but very happy for him, very happy for his family, and he has to enjoy this moment.
Some of these 5 players you mentioned, they've got a chance to win something in their breakthrough season. How important is it that they go and grab it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's important for them, it's important for us, it's important for the rest. Now, as I said, now we have 3 more Premier League games before the final. We can be focused on that, and then hopefully we can win the title.
5 wins in a row. You've said about creating a winning mentality. Momentum is obviously with you. Could you be in a better place mentally as a team to face the challenges that are forthcoming?
We are in a good mood, a good run of results. But now we have 1 more game in almost 72 hours, less than 72 hours. So we need to be focused on the next one.
You go to Newcastle on a big high. Just how big a game is that for Chelsea?
Huge game. It's a huge game. Now we have 3 more games, as I said, and they are all important.
Thank you very much, Enjo. Congratulations.
European